Hey guys, I'm excited to announce today's video has been sponsored by Iowa.com. It's a great website where you can buy RL items and credits at a great reliable location. If you need a place to get your items for your dream car design, or you're just looking for items that you've really been wanting for a long time, Iowa.com is the way to go. And by using code SPORTYDAN, you can check the link in the description below for 6% off your next purchase. Now, let's get into the video. Hey, what is going on, guys? It is SportDan here. Welcome back to another Rocket League car design episode. And in today's episode, we're going to be using the brand new Rocket Pass decal Haphazard. And I know what you're looking at right now. Yes, it is an official car design, but it looks really good with a theme, okay? But don't worry, there's a couple of others that are very interesting as well. It's a very interesting decal. Like, these next couple are going to be very interesting because these decals aren't really the greatest. Maybe the second best will probably be Streamix, but this one and then also another one, I forget the current name off the top of my head right now, but they're going to be very interesting design. Spot Drop. These two designs, Haphazard and Spot Drop. Spot Drop is just going to be interesting. This one is going to be creative, but not exactly the cleanest thing, except the last one. The last one is very clean. I'm actually really proud of that one. But yeah, I'm sorry. It is pretty good though, okay? Anyway, make sure to use code SPORTDAN11 in the item shop. And if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League videos. So let's get started with the first car design of the episode. And yes, it is slime themed. So starting off, we do have the Octane painted lime for the blue side. And then for the orange side, it is actually the forest green Octane. Now, you can use the lime Octane for both sides, but I felt like, I don't know, there wasn't enough green on this blue or this orange side. So we have the forest green Octane for the orange side. So it really is up to you. You can do lime for both sides, or you can have the forest green for the orange side and the blue side has lime. For the decal, for both sides, it is the unpainted Haphazard. And then for the colors for the primary for the blue side, we do have a forest green with the accent as lime. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a saffronish lime. It's supposed to be lime, but it's actually saffron. And then the accent as forest green. For the wheels, for both sides, there are these Sanchez DC 137 wheels. Now, these are legacy wheels for people who have played before free-to-play. And if you were not before free-to-play, you have to earn them through trading as well as drop. So yeah, they're pretty clean, and obviously they match with the slime theme. Plus, it is also a Rick and Morty theme, so that is pretty cool. So I'll show you a topper and antenna that you can use if you would like to kind of do a Rick and Morty theme rather than a slime theme. So obviously, this blue side matches a little bit better in my opinion, with the colors matching the best with the forest green and lime. I think it looks absolutely stunning, matching the wheels perfectly. And then for the orange side, don't get me wrong, it still looks very good, but I had to add a little bit more green, and it looks a little bit more saffron than I would like. There is a little bit of saffron in the rims there, but nonetheless, I would rather have a lime, but it does look very good to say the least. For the boost, we are going with the slime boost for both sides. This is what I meant by, like, you could do a slime boost, or you could do a slime, like car design, or you could do a Rick and Morty theme. It's really how you look at it. So we have the slime boost for both sides. And then for the topper, now, if usually you don't use a topper, but if you really would like to, I don't know where the Rick and Morty topper is actually, to be honest with you, but there is a Rick and Morty topper, I swear. I'm like 100% sure there's a Rick and Morty topper. There has to be. I've seen it before. I'm pretty sure it's here. I can't, oh, okay. Well, I know he's a part of Rick and Morty, right? Mr. Meeseeks, I'm pretty sure he's a part of Rick and Morty. So if you want to keep this a Rick and Morty theme, there's one of them. And then for the antenna, I've seen this one 1,000 times, and I know there is one. Luckily, there are not too many antennas that I own. There he is, Morty, the man himself. If you want to make it a Rick and Morty theme, there you go. You can use that topper and that antenna. I'm not sure if you can get these anymore, actually. So sorry about that. So if you want to just create a slime car design, that's fine. For the trail, it is just the Hacksworth 3 painted forest green, or you could do the Hacksworth 3 painted lime. There's not a slime trail, which is really disappointing, but nonetheless, it still looks really good. So this is the car design. This is the orange side. Like I said, I do wish this one was a little bit more lime, but I tried to replace it with the forest green as the accent color with the forest green Octane. I think that looked best. Plus, there is a little bit of saffron in the wheels a little bit. So with this blue side, definitely looks the best in my opinion. We got that primary as the forest green with the accent as lime, looking absolutely stunning. So getting into the next car design, we do have the Ved Ava wheels. Now, this is a wheel that I use. Oh, I just dropped my controller. Holy crap, things are going on. All right, anyway, I'm going to continue this recording because that was actually really funny. But nonetheless, we have the Ved Ava wheels. I usually use these wheels for like a trippy type theme, and I feel like the Haphazard does have a trippy, nice theme to it. The only thing that kind of ruins it is the whole, like, you know, this thing like splattering on the screen. I feel like that kind of ruins it, but nonetheless, it still looks very good. So starting off, we do have the Sky Blue Octane for the blue side. And then for the orange side, it is the Crimson Octane. This side looks very good. For the decal for both sides, it is the Unpainted Haphazard. And then for the colors for the primer of the blue side, we have a beautiful dark blue with the accent as Sky Blue. And then for the primer of the orange side, we do have a dark Crimson with the accent as Crimson. For the wheels, for the orange side, there are the Ved Ava 2 wheels painted Crimson. And then for the blue side, there are the Ved Ava 2 wheels painted Sky Blue. So this is the orange side, and like I said, well, first of all, I absolutely love the primary as that dark blue. It looks incredible with these Ved Ava wheels. And then we have the accent of Sky Blue. Now, it's mixing in there a little bit without the whole, like, you know, splattering on the screen, I guess you can say. But it still looks pretty good without, like, or with it. So, yeah, it's very interesting. And then for the orange side here, actually, I love this one without it. I think it looks amazing. I wish there was a way to just keep this decal without the splatter on the screen. If it was just that, it would look incredible. But nonetheless, we have that primer as a dark crimson and the accent is a brighter crimson with these Ved Ava wheels. I think they look very good and match very nicely with the kind of trippy type feeling. For the boost, we do have the Radiant Gush painted crimson for the orange side. And then for the blue side, it is the Sky Blue Radiant Gush. No topper, no antenna, no gold explosion, but for the trail, it is the Hackswerve 3 painted Sky Blue for the blue side. And then for the orange side, it is the Crimson Hackswerve 3. So this is the orange side, and like I said, I absolutely love this orange side. We have that primer as a dark crimson with the accent as a brighter crimson, matching exactly how it looks on the Ved Ava wheels with that trippy type feeling, without the splatter on the screen, unfortunately, but it still looks pretty good. And then for the blue side here, I love this dark blue color with that sky blue color accent. It just looks absolutely amazing with these Ved Ava wheels. So getting into the next car design, we do have the... Yes, this is a real design. I don't want anybody to come after me. I was running out of ideas, okay? I was running out of ideas, but guess what? I think it looks pretty good and it matches the theme pretty nicely. Anyway, starting off, we do have the titanium white octane for both sides. And then for the decal, for the blue side, we do have the Crimson Haphazard decal. And then for the orange side, it is the Sky Blue Haphazard decal. For the colors, for the primer of the blue side, we do have a Sky Blue with the accent as white. And then for the primer of the orange side, we do have a Crimson with the accent as white. For the wheels, for both sides, they are the Stay Puffed wheels from the Halloween event. I forget which year, but nonetheless, I know you're looking at this like, what is this, Dan? Are you losing your mind? Yes, with these decals, I am losing my mind. I did this and Spot Drop in the same day, and let me tell you something. I was losing my mind. So nonetheless, this one is a pretty cool one if you like Stay Puffed wheels. Me personally, that Sky Blue looks incredible. Then we have the accent as white. Now the reason why we have the accent as white is because it looks like a marshmallow. This actually looks really good. It looks like the Stay Puffed marshmallow guy. And then we have that crimson in there to get all three colors. You probably could do without the crimson, but I think the crimson makes it a little bit better to match the wheels. But we still have it in there nonetheless. And then we have the titanium white octane as well to wrap it all up to match the outside rims of the Stay Puffed wheels. And then for this blue side here, we have that primary as a crimson to match, just the colors, with the accent as white to match that marshmallow. And then that Sky Blue just to get those three colors in there. So definitely the blue side is my favorite, but nonetheless still looks very good. For the boost, yes, we have the Portal Conversion Gel. I don't know where this boost came from. I don't know what this is supposed to represent, but it looks like a marshmallow, and that's what matters most to me. So we have the Portal Conversion Gel. It looks like it's just the white one. Looks pretty good with this marshmallow themed, I'm not gonna lie. No topper, no antenna, no gold explosion, but for the trail we have the Laser Wave 3 painted titanium white for both sides. There is no marshmallow trail, so we're just gonna leave it at that. So this is the orange side, and like I said, I know, Dan, what are you thinking? I think it matches the theme, and it looks good if you like the Stay Puffed wheels. So we have that primary as a crimson with the accent as white with the Sky Blue Haphazard decal going through the car to get all 3 colors of the wheels. And we also have that white accent color for the marshmallow effect. And same for the blue side, we got that primary is a sky blue with the accent as white, and then the crimson haphazard going through the car just to have all 3 colors of the wheels. So getting into the last and final car design of the episode, this one is I'm actually proud of this one, okay? The ink car. I'm actually pretty proud of this one, and it looks low-key kind of try hard. Now, I'll get into it. So starting off, we do have the black octane for both sides, and if you don't have the black octane, the unpainted octane will work just fine. For the decal, for both sides, it is the unpainted haphazard decal. For the colors, for the primary of the blue side, we do have a dark blue with the accent as black. And then for the primary of the orange side, we do have a dark crimson with the accent as black. For the wheels, for both sides, it is not the Asoto, it is the Cephalus or Cephalio wheels, Cephalio, I don't know. They're painted black, okay? So, why this, right? Like, why this? So, obviously, this wheel is matching with the ink type feeling. It's supposed to be an octopus or a squid. I'm not too sure. I'm so sorry. I'm not a marine biologist. So, it's either a squid or an octopus. It's one of those. So, what happened? What is a boost? A very old boost, mind you, that has been in the game for so long that I low-key forgot about. That's right. Ink. Completely forgot about ink, but look at this thing go. This thing matches so nicely with haphazard that I felt like it needed to be a part of it. So we have that primary as a dark blue just to get the car as dark as possible, and then the accent is black to make it look like ink. And then same for the orange side, we have that dark crimson just to make it dark, and then with the accent is black, it literally looks like ink is being on the car. So that is what I came up with. I don't know how I did it, but it actually looks, I'm kind of proud of this one. Like, this one looks pretty good. No topper, no antenna, no gold explosion, but for the trail, we do have the Haphazard 3 painted black for both sides, just because, I don't know. Now, if you do really want to get into this one, if you really like octopuses or squids, I'm pretty sure there is an octopus. Yeah, there is. An octopus painted black. That one looks incredible. Like, are you serious? Like, that looks really cool for a theme right there. Now, obviously, the tentacles could have been, black as well, but nonetheless, it still looks really good. So if you want to throw in the black octopus on there, you definitely can. I think it looks really cool, but it's a pretty try-hard design, surprisingly. I've actually used it in-game, and it looks pretty well. So this is the primary for the orange side. We got that dark crimson with the accent is black to match the ink theme. And then for the blue side here, we do have that dark blue with the accent is black, just to match that ink theme. So I know this was a very interesting one. A lot of creative designs, not so much of a clean design on this one. So if you're a fan of creative designs, I feel like this episode was for you. But if you're not, I'm so sorry. This is a very difficult decal. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of it. Usually I don't do as good when I'm not a fan of the decal. So yeah, just don't worry about spot drop that's coming up next. That one's going to be terrible. I really had no idea what to do with this one. So yeah, the spot drop decal. But the haphazard one, I think I had some really creative ideas, and I really hope you do enjoy them. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.